Good morning, y'all. We gotta go tell Jay something. Let's go tell Jay something. Today's my first day without a job. Jay, where you at? Listen, I need you to stop praying.
Stop praying.
And I need Shauna to pray.
Why? Oh, Lord.
They done set up an interview for me. They want me to come in either tomorrow or Thursday for an interview. So we need to pray I don't get the job.
Oh, they want you to go in?
Why are you looking excited?
They want you to go in for the interview?
Yes, in person. I don't even got no interview clothes.
You got clothes?
No, I don't. And look at my nails. What about my nails?
Well, they said either tomorrow or Thursday, so you try to get an appointment today or tomorrow to be here.
Babe, we got a plan. We got a life to live.
What life you want to live?
Why are you laying there looking like that?
What life you want to live?
You know the life I want to live.
Well, it's not gonna like they're gonna just hire you right there. You're gonna go.
That's
check it
true.
out and see what you want.
They better not hire me right there.
And see what kind of stuff they touch.
And then I gotta tell them, I got standards. Me and my baby's going on vacation for 3 months. Can I start in 3 months from now? All right. Babe, you was already on the thing. He said, because I don't want to disappoint my followers, but I need to make grown woman decisions. Yeah, I'm making grown woman decisions being Italy. All right, this is Ma calling. Let me break the news to her. This is sad. All right. Babe, oh, you're dressed now? You got a hat on.
Well, I know you want to not disappoint your new followers, but your gang rooting for you. But you have responsibilities.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No. Hey, Mom.
This could be like you can still
How you doing?
You can still get jobs
Hold
in this market.
I got bad news.
What?
This one job, they calling me in for an interview. They want me to know if I can come in on either tomorrow or Thursday or Friday for an interview.
Well, you better get your butt in there.
No!
Tanisha, it's too early in the morning to make me cuss. You see?
She want to be making videos all early.
Man, she better forget that traveling.
She wants to be.
Hold on, wait, Jay, hold on. Mom, what'd you say? I better what?
So you better forget that traveling shit. Right now it's time to get a job.
Mom, I still paid you. Even without a job, Mom, my life can still look like that.
You need to get your house paid off.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Well, there'll be a video of like, should I get this job or not?
If you don't get your butt in that work.
Yeah, she act like she's gonna get $900 videos every day.
See, that's a blessing, Tanisha. But see, that's a blessing, Tanisha, because a lot of people out here, girl, it's hard.
That's next
It's
door.
freaking hard. Take that blessing. Take that blessing. Because you know why? You're only going on 50, right?
Only going up 50?
But you, look it, we're talking about you. When you get ready to retire, that's when you travel the world around, because your house be paid for and every freaking thing.
Listen, if I get this job, Mom, I'm only giving them 6 months and then we out of here.
Don't be saying that, because the tongue is very powerful.
Exactly. We're out of here. We're out of here. That's all I need. That's all I need to pay off this house.
Well, no, yeah, no. First she's gonna go on the interview. Yeah, but But she has to go to this interview, and if she decides to take it, of
Yeah, but
course
they
she
may not even give me the job. Just because I go on an interview don't mean I'm gonna get the job.
No, she's gonna get the job. It's depending on what type of benefits they want to give you.
No, it's my same company. I still have the same benefits.
Oh.
But look it.
But remember, they asked me to take a pay cut.
But so
This is the interview for the position that required a pay cut.
But listen, Tinesha, do you know that you make more than the average person?
Yeah,
you know
it's still high.
You make more than the average person.
With 8 weeks vacation,
Okay, so
4,000 for training, 40 hours for training, 10% 401k match, half my HSA match, all my benefits paid. I don't know if that's acceptable. I don't know if that's enough.
You know what? You come snapping your fucking face. Okay, well, you better take this fucking job. I mean, you better go over here and do this interview and send me out.
I mean, if I get the job, clearly I gotta take it because I gotta take care of you. I'm only taking it for you. But this is funny. I'm like, yo. But it seems like, I mean, they're doing interviews and they're doing in-person interviews. So they probably got a bunch of people who are going to go on the interview too. So I still might not get the job.
But it's nobody like you, baby. Nobody like you, baby. It's nobody like you, baby. You know what you're doing. They told you the other job. You the best.
They
did. The best tester ever.
They did. Ma, you hung up.
Listen, sometimes when one door closes, another one opens, right? But you don't know.
But Ma, somebody on the channel offered me a job mopping their floors for $28 an hour.
Damn.
Some people, $28 an hour is good to a lot of people.
I know, but that's why they call themselves insulting me.
Yeah.
And then they call me a welfare.
Tanisha, mom, right? Tanisha's saying that she don't know she's gonna get the job, but her last job, the one that they let her go, she's like one of the best testers ever in the world. She's gonna get this job.
Listen.
For 2 days though.
But they said it in the car. They was like, I came in hitting the ground running. I cleared out that queue fast. I found all kind of defects. I wrote up defects. I mean, we worked together well as a team. I was working all the way to my last day. Yesterday, I cleared out everything that was left in my queue. I did it. I finished up all the work.
But, you know, if Tanisha got to work right away, you and me can go on this trip. We could travel the world.
All right, guys. We are out to go get our nails done because interview is tomorrow, right? And let me say this. I probably have to say this later because I know it's like, okay, girl, you don't want a job, blah, 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 blah. But I don't believe in being disrespectful to your gifts and opportunities. I really don't believe in that. Some of me thinks about all the people who would love to be in my position. And that's a position of being gainfully employed. So the bottom line is I do put this in God's hands. And I'm going to do my job, which is put my best foot forward. I'm not going to intentionally sabotage a situation just because. So I say that to say that's why I'm going to go get my nails done, be presentable. I'm going to get a fill with my lashes, be presentable. Don't want these gappy lashes to be a distraction. I'm going to find something presentable to wear because there is still a protocol to having and doing an interview. So we're going to honor that, right? And then it's in God's hands. If I get the job, I get the job, we adjust. If I don't get the job, I don't get the job, and we adjust. Either way, we'll adjust, and we're going to do what we're supposed to do. But I'm listening for God. Like, God, help me, because I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Do we just go and try to follow our dreams? Or do we be a responsible adult and live this traditional path? And then maybe quit one day when, you know, we have more of our plan fleshed out even more. Like house paid off, you know, blah, 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 blah. Business up and running, blah, 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 blah. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's go get these nails. I have been laid off. Yeah. So Yeah, the whole, the government layoffs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you tell me you get the new.
I had a new job,
But they still
and
there?
then the new job they cut half the people working there. Yeah. So no, it's fine. But
But I think the government you easy to get a new job.
we'll see. Well, I have an interview tomorrow, so that's why I was like, "Ooh, I need to come here and get my nails done."
Okay, that's good time I came back.
Yeah.
Good luck tomorrow.
Now, did you go home?
No, I go to Paris.
Paris?
Paris, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I go to Paris.
Nice.
Yeah. Where you go?
Well, right now the plan is to leave and not come back.
Already?
Yeah.
One more?
Well, no, we're just going to go travel. And so we're going to go like a lot of places in Europe. We were thinking about Thailand, but now not sure with the earthquake that happened. Because not sure of the prices. Yeah, but we'll be over there, so we might go to Vietnam, we might go to Malaysia, Singapore. Those are the main places I put. Because I've been to Vietnam and Cambodia before, but Jay hasn't, so we might go there instead of Thailand. Nails done, son. Just very simple, clearish, simple nails. And so y'all heard some of the conversation as I was talking to my nail tech. And I think it's also a reminder, like, she's wishing me, I'm telling her about the interview that I have tomorrow. And she's wishing me all of the luck and everything because, again, we know that we have these cyclical relationships, right? If I don't have a job, she loses money, right? It takes an economy to keep an economy going, a strong economy. It takes people being financially okay to be able to feed these other businesses that depend on people having money coming in. So her whole thing is, I hope you get the job. I hope you get the job because then I keep a customer. You get paid, I get paid, which is so true, And even when I've had talked about restaurants and tip culture and things like that before, and people will say stuff like, well, if you don't like tip culture, then don't go out to eat. It's not that simple, guys. If we don't go out to eat, a restaurant goes out of business, okay? We have these mutually beneficial relationships. Let's remember that. And let's not be so entitled to think that somebody else is entitled to your money or that your money that is given to you is just a given because of entitlement, right? It's a give, win-win situation. We can mutually benefit one another. But let's always remain gracious and have gratitude for that ability to have that exchange, right? Let's always put our best foot forward in all that we do. Let's do that, okay? I do pride myself on that. Even when things aren't always as ideal, trust me, I still go and I give my best because who my contract is with is God. It's not with man. It's not with man. I honor God in all that I do. And so that's what that is. Let us call and try to see if I can actually get into my lash tech today. Should have probably, no. All right, let's see. What's the phone number?
Can I help you?
Happen to have any appointments today for a lash refill?
Yes, she just had a cancellation. Somebody who had an emergency. So she has one opening at 6 o'clock now.
6 p.m.? Awesome.
Would that work for you?
Take it. Yes. And then also,
okay, perfect.
Will she have time for a brow tint?
No, I'm putting you between two other refills. She's pretty tight today.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay, that worked out. So now, guys, the only thing we have to do is like almost noon right now. We're going to get us something to eat. And then the only thing we have to do between now, a little bit now, because I need to let my toes dry out. I just got regular polish, not like gel or anything like that. So between then and then, we need to go try to find something to wear for our interview tomorrow. And then what we're going to do between then and then is finish reconciling our March budget. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, guys, so we're done with the mall. So we're on our way back to the house. We still got time. We still got time before our lash appointment. But basically, I was like, I got a pair of black slacks at home. So I'm gonna wear some black slacks. So I just wanted to get something that can go with the black slacks. So I got 2 blazers and a top. And I'm gonna return whichever one doesn't work. And it only came to like $160, rounding up a little bit, so $160. So that wasn't too bad. I went to Macy's, and I'm not a shopper. I was not about to run around the mall looking for a fly outfit for an interview. It ain't that deep, because either I'm gonna get the job or I'm not. And what we don't want to do is end up with an outfit we don't need for a job we don't have. Wow. Okay, y'all, lashes done. Oh, talk about perfect timing. So my lash technician, tomorrow's her last day, so she's moving on. So she didn't even know I didn't know. And so I got her information. So wow. And then I was late coming here. My appointment here was at 6, and I think I got here at 6:10. Good thing, because normally I park right over here that's in front of us. But look, there was like a whole, those people, I don't know if you can see. You can see right there. They hit like the parked car. Like, I don't know. The girl ran into all the parked cars. Like right when I got here. And I was like, wow, because normally that's where I normally park. And so now that I'm out, they're all pretty much gone. But you can see like this blue car in front of us. That was a person, a client, her car. She was getting her lashes done. But you can see that car is like knocked askew, because whoever was driving like hit that car and then pushed the cars into the other cars. And yeah. But all right, y'all. Let's go home. Oh, we're so tired. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Let me tell you something. Today is Thursday, guys. Monday was my last day of work. I'm just saying, like, this is how quick and fast my life moves. It's not that surprising to me, because I am a quick manifester. I've always been a quick manifester. So I'm pretty sure in these videos it's going to look like, I don't know what it's going to look like. But honestly, it's like so much happens in a day for me. It's always been like that. I can speak a thing, and by that evening, that thing manifested. So right now, we're on our way to our dental appointment. Why? Because remember, I did my 10 things you should do if you're laid off or you're on the brink of being laid off. And one of those things was get your appointments in. Since you have insurance right now, get your appointments in. So I followed my rules. I have a dentist appointment this morning that happens to be on the same day that I got an interview. Of course, my dentist appointment was first. This interview was second. But I got to make it happen. So my appointment's at 8 a.m. My interview's at 1:30. I'm going to talk to the person, make sure, like, y'all not going to be numbing me up all crazy, are you? And even if they do, y'all, that's going to be part of my interview story. It is what it is. I don't stress myself out with these interviews. I really don't. I look at it as going somewhere and having a conversation with some people. See if y'all like each other. Do they like you? Do you like them? Do you fit what they're looking for? Do they fit what you're looking for? That's the way I see it. But one of the things I do have to do today to prepare for my interview, because I do believe in preparing. Sometimes you prepare a little more than before this, Y'all, it's 8 o'clock right now. But one of the things I do is I just go ahead and restudy my resume. Make sure I can speak to everything that's on that resume. Look at what it is that the job is looking for. Make sure you can speak to those things as well. Because I've been doing this for so many years. I've been in this industry. I can speak to most of it with my eyes closed, but I just want to brush up, make sure, because some of the skill sets that's on your resume you may not have used in a long time, right? It wasn't the skill set that was in my last position, some of the things. So like for instance, in a position maybe like 3 positions ago, I used a lot of selenium. In my last 2 positions, there was no selenium, but we used Catalan. So, so just making sure we can speak the language. Oh, and Postman and things like that. And then one of the things I always lead with is I'm always eager to learn more things, to pick up more things, even on my off time. That's what I say. That's what I say. And I say all this. I know y'all like, girl, didn't you say you done with working? I know, I am. But let me say this. Sometimes when you make the paycheck that I make, it's not always easy being done with working, because they make it worth your while. They really do. They make it worth your while. Y'all, I think my balance for today was like $38 I had to pay out of pocket. But let me tell y'all, because my job is coming to an end, and I have I think they said a filling is cracked, so they want to fix that. And then a crown, like I have an old crown, it's cracked, so they want to fix that, part of the treatment plan, and we got to do it before my insurance runs out. So I got another appointment tomorrow morning to go back, and I think that's going to cost me about $600 out of pocket. But you know what? And of course my insurance covers maybe about $500 of it. So we're just going to have to make it do what it do. We're getting it done, y'all. Because again, I got an interview today, but we don't know if I'm gonna get the job or not, and it's all good. But I need some spinach. Hello. I need some spinach because I'm gonna make like a lasagna, and I forgot to get some spinach like to put in the lasagna. So it's gonna be not a veggie lasagna, but it's definitely going to have spinach in it. And I think that's all I need. Do I need anything else? Am I hungry? What am I going to eat for breakfast? I think we got some eggs. Yeah, I'll make some of that. And let me tell y'all this too. I love that I curated a great team around me. I love my nail technician, I love my lash technician, and my dentist and my hygienist. They are my people. I picked them personally. I fought to have them, and they are so awesome. All right, so then was talking to the person who works like the billing department, and she was saying how she has 2 jobs, right? She works here, and then she also works at the mall. But she said she feels like she's probably going to be let go soon because people aren't shopping anymore. And even here at the clinic, they were saying that at the dentist's office, they've had 4 of their patients come in saying that they've been laid off too. They've been let go. Therefore, they're doing the same thing I'm doing, coming in to get their appointments. But once again, it goes back to, guys, we are industries who feed each other's industries.
No, backwards. Yeah.
So it's like, if one person doesn't have a job, their income doesn't get to offset and feed the incomes of those around them, right? We're in this together. In my one video, I said, I will not be stimulating this economy, hence leaving the country. I will stimulate some other economy. I truly feel that way. Because you don't get to take away my livelihood, take away my income, and then think I'm still supposed to be feeding and helping to support the incomes of those around me, from the grocery stores to the restaurants to the whatever. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I will be leaving. And if I have to feed myself, I'll be feeding myself out there. If I have to clothe myself, I'll be clothing myself out there. Whatever it is, I'll be doing it out there. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, okay? Let's go back home and then study for our interview. It would be nice if all of this is null and void because I'm gainfully employed again. But there's definitely going to be some changes. We'll talk about that in later videos because right now we don't know what's happening, right? So there's nothing to talk about right now. Okay, guys, it's almost 11:30 now. I finished studying. Oh, wait. I should actually look up the job thing, right? I finished studying my own resume. Like, what did I used to do? Like, oh yeah, that's right. I did do that. Let's pull up the position. Okay, let's see. This is the position. Software development. This, oh my gosh, this is like right up my alley. Yeah. Oh, I spent a good 10, let me look at my resume. I spent from 2017 till now. Gosh, it feels like longer. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that's 8 years. It seemed like it was longer. 2017 to now in this specific niche. We're not going to say what the niche is, but it's a specific niche that I spent 8 years working in. So primary responsibilities are writing, maintaining manual test cases and scripts. So not even automated testing. Unit testing, integration, functional, user acceptance, and regression testing. Expected to be able to multitask. I am the queen of the multitask. This is my mom calling me. Able to multitask and support multiple applications simultaneously. Don't play with me, because let's look at my resume, guys. Let's go to 2013 to 2017. 2013 to 2017, I was the test lead for 22 people responsible for over 100 applications in various stages of development. I did that. Y'all know how hard it is? Well, not hard. How tricky it is to manage 22 different personalities. And that's just the people who are directly under you. Not even talking about the people who you have to report to and coordinate to. And not even talking about the customers who, with these 100 applications, and you managing and juggling all of the things and fielding requests and fielding things and fielding life things that pop up for all of this stuff. Don't play with me. Okay, wow, I'm getting even more confident. What else? Oh yeah, so like I said, I'm the queen of the multitask. Testing in an agile environment, absolutely got that. Because I was also the scrum master, if we go back to my resume, of 3 scrum teams across 4 different web application programs. 3 scrum teams I used to run at one time. I've also had other positions where I was just a scrum master for 1 team, but 3 teams who did things 3 different ways. Because if anybody knows anything about Scrum and Agile, it means that the team gets to kind of shape and mold what works best for them as a team. Okay, but because I'm again good with multitasking and juggling all of the things, I got that. Ain't nothing but a thing for me. Querying databases. Y'all know one of my degrees is in database management. Yep. All right, y'all. So we good. So now next up on our agenda is we're gonna go start getting dressed. It's 11:30. Our thing is at 1:30. We're not gonna be looking all that special, so we're not gonna show you. I don't think we're gonna show you a complete look. I'm not a fashionista, nor do I pretend to be one, nor do I desire to be one. We're gonna go basic, simple, yet professional. Hey y'all. All right, so we ready. Let me tell y'all. All right, so listen, we keeping it real basic. Let me show you something. the idea for me was to use what I have as far as clothing is concerned. I did pick up this shirt yesterday because I wasn't sure what kind of black shirt I had. I just got on some black trousers. All right, I said I wasn't gonna do this, but basically it's just really basic, really simple. See, just a basic black look. I can button this up if I want and be like this. Maybe I should put on some pumps. I don't want to though. I don't.
Last time I eat it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. You guys spent 2 days.
All right, y'all. Interview done, son. How did I do? I did okay. I did okay. I don't have this feeling like, oh my gosh, that job is mine. It's in the bag. I just have a feeling like I did an interview. They said they still have other people to interview, and they'll make a decision in a week or so. So it is what it is, right? Like I said, I did okay. It was like 4 people I interviewed with, and it was fine. It was a conversation. It's done. It's done. I'm happy it's done. But one funny thing was, as I was leaving the building, I ended up running into this guy who I used to work with like about 20 years ago. And so we spoke, and he was like, what you doing over here? And I told him I was over there on an interview. He thought I was interviewing people. No, boo. I was on an interview. So he got my information and everything, because he was like, oh, you need to come work where I work. I was like, but I was telling him about all my vacation plans. So yeah. So anyway, so that was kind of interesting. I was like, what are the odds that we would run into each other at this exact point? He was coming in the building as I was leaving out the building. And yeah, so I was like, what are the odds? What are the odds? So yeah, so that was pretty cool. I hadn't seen him in a minute. And we used to work together really close, like back in the day. Like we were like a duo on our team. So yeah, I think that we was probably both new in our careers back then. So that's that, y'all. Interview done, son. Now let's continue planning our lives. All right, let's continue planning our lives. Talk to y'all later.